So you want to learn what it takes to speedrun Resident Evil 9 and you don't know who else to turn to. Well, don't you worry, friend, I got your back. In today's video, we're going to be going over the first three major parts right before the care center. Speedrunning this game starts immediately, and learning these tricks will definitely help you set a future foundation for your next run. That being said, all of these work on lower difficulties, but I did film all of these on insanity difficulty. And it does go a little bit differently sometimes. Sometimes there is RNG in this game, despite what people say, and you got to work to be consistent. So while these tricks do take practice, they're well worth the practice when you can pull them off. I will be showing clips in normal speed the first time we watch them, and I will be slowing down anything I deem necessary to talk about in greater detail. So if that's what you're here for, feel free to stick around and enjoy.
Get in. With lockdown.
So this part's really easy to mess up. When you climb up on top of this car and you go to fall to get the module you need, you want to already be looking at the back of the van, otherwise you'll fall too far away and take up too much time trying to grab it. So in this clip, you want to look for the place to fall while adjusting your camera to look at the back of the van, fall, and keep turning your camera to face the van immediately when you hit the ground. After that, you just want to keep running. You want to take this path, there's another module, grab it, and keep running. Just keep running down this alleyway, past where the guy's fighting with the zombie. And you just want to cut across like that over to the herb and grab that. But be careful, because there will be a zombie that tries to grab you. I'm pretty sure there's a way to avoid him, but I couldn't figure it out on console. But luckily, I managed to escape and not waste too much time. As you're approaching this white car, it's important to be thinking about lining up your shot here. You want to approach the white car and just dome those zombies right there. I'll slow down the clip so you can get a better look at it. And then after that, all you want to do is hop up on this car and take the rightmost path out of here. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the first Leon segment. This section is probably my favorite one to do so far. I don't know why, it just feels really satisfying to do and just get through this area super quickly. So we start off, like normal, you just want to run down the hall, basically. I like to flick on this light as I'm running, and I keep running, saves a little bit of time. Works out pretty good. Now this is really difficult to do on Insanity for reasons we'll find out, or I'll talk about later. So we want to approach, this drawer here with the light on it. You got to be really careful because you'll mess with the light. As you approach the drawer here, it's important to not turn off the light. And as it opens, you want to take a step back and grab the key. Otherwise, you'll end up turning off the light and wasting time. So we're just running back to the door with the key. And we're just going to mash X and insert the key right here. So we go grab the ladder. We enter this room, and I get tripped up on the darkness because it's a practice run anyway. All right. Really dragging my feet there. All right, so grab that lighter. You see the fuse right there. So we're going to run all the way back to get this room. We're not going to save. You can save there if you want to save yourself the hassle. But I didn't because I wanted to do the whole thing off no save because I'm stubborn. That's why. It's pretty much the same. You just run. There's no need to slow it down. You're just running as usual to the door. You're doing a really great job so far. Here in the room with the empty bottle. I don't know if it's important to grab the empty bottle here. It might be, so maybe do that. So here I just go back to the corner and wait for her foot to show up and then kind of squeeze by her right there. That was pretty good, but I did get stuck on her a little bit. Not as much as I usually do. And here we're just waiting for her to knock the cart into us, so that way we can immediately jump on it. I'm mashing X immediately, so that way I can move with as much speed as possible here. And then we enter the toolbox, open it up, and grab the screwdriver. We hop down, hug the wall, because she's right next to you, and if she grabs you, you're dead. So we'll be slowing this down, of course, real quick, but I wanted to show it in real-time speed first. As you go to the corner, it's very important to wait and get this timing right. You want to wait for the exact moment you see her foot fully on your screen and then go for it while trying to look as right as possible. Any mess up there will cause instant failure and death. Over here is probably the hardest part of this skip, just because it's annoying to get yourself lined up right. So you want to go for that center tile and be two tiles away from the wall. Then you want to walk up to the next tile and look up and try to align yourself with that desk right there. You want to be mashing X as much as possible. There's no reason not to do it, because you'll immediately climb up onto this thing and then immediately whip around, because she is right next to you. I cannot stress that enough. I've hit X on that toolbox so many times, and only to be grabbed and have my dreams crushed. Right there, run over. Grab that screwdriver. When you grab that screwdriver, you want to hop down immediately, because she's right next to you. Hug the wall until you get to the door, and then once you get to the door, you're good to go there. You've done that part successfully, so good job. You don't want to leave the area immediately. You want to stagger yourself on your way out. So just kind of like make sure she's following you as you leave, and this will prevent any scripted events. She won't bust down the door, she won't come from the other side, and she won't come out of that hole. She'll just be, following you, which is what you want, and that's the way you save a lot of time here. So starting at the next Leon segment, you want to start by assassinating that guy. It's really easy to do. I'll show you how. Then you want to follow up and shoot her with another Requiem bullet. Put it away, pull out the shotgun, and just start blasting these. Make sure you're getting those notifications. That'll tell you when the kills are happening so they don't get back up and you can get through it a little easier. If you're wondering how people know how a zombie still has life on Insanity, that's how they do it. So take out that guy. I haven't figured out how to get over there with his body still like lying on the ground. He always gets up, so I usually just let him come to me anyway. I pick up the chainsaw, I take it over there, and I go get ready to line up my shot. It didn't really go super well for me, because I had to do more work to line it up, but you want to wait till that one woman's almost lunging at you. We'll look at it slowed down here in a second. And I gotta drag my feet here because I meant to break open the other box too outside, and I didn't. You're supposed to, so make sure you break that box before you go to line up your shot. You want to let the chainsaw guy get as close as possible to you. Then you want to aim and then fire. If you've done it right, it should trigger that assassination cutscene, and you should be good to go. Then immediately target the other girl and shoot her with the another Requiem bullet. But since we didn't get credit for the kill, we had to take her out with the shotgun. You want to make sure you're getting those points that confirm your kills. It'll save you hassle, and you won't be surprised when your zombie friends get back up. After you take out the first wave of zombies here, you want to pick up that chainsaw and move it closer to the door. That way you can pick it up super quick and just go ahead and get on through. When you line up your shot, it's important to wait, be a little patient as you do it. You want that one zombie to almost be lunging at you, like directly in front of you. On Insanity, that's how it works. Sometimes on lower difficulty, she won't even see you. Just walk towards the chainsaw. So you take out all four of those guys right there, and then line up your shot on those guys. And that's pretty much it. You can break open the box for some ammo. Right there, alright, and then run back. Typically, you want to break open that box first, but I didn't do that because I forgot. But typically, you want to do that before you line up your shot. Pick up that chainsaw and get out of the room. I'll let the clip play out. That's pretty much all I have, and thanks for watching.
That bastard did it again. How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's
Good. Good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.